A girl would stick a pencil down her throat before every exam, enduring the excruciating pain as she stirred it around in her mouth. Even though her entire body trembled from the agony, she had no intention of stopping. Soon, the girl vomited up her leftover meal from the night before, leaving the other students utterly dumbfounded. The proctor, seeing this, rushed over to check on the situation. Lucy, however, left the exam room claiming she felt unwell. As she walked out, the head proctor, who was coming her way, locked eyes on her. In this critical moment, Lucy dashed to the restroom at lightning speed and quickly locked the door behind her. With no time to waste, she immediately retrieved the phone she had hidden in the toilet earlier. She rapidly sent the answers to the slackers, but the intense banging on the door made Lucy increasingly nervous. Just as she was about to finish sending, she suddenly couldn't recall the answers to the last 3 questions. To make matters worse, the head proctor had called the cleaning lady to unlock the door. Fortunately, at the crucial moment, Lucy's mind cleared. She flushed the phone down the toilet the instant she finished transmitting the answers. However, this didn't dispel the proctor's suspicions. They barged into the restroom to investigate. Luckily, Lucy had anticipated their suspicions and had stuffed the phone into her sock beforehand. She then swiftly slipped it into her backpack while they weren't looking. When she returned to the exam room, she discovered that the male students hadn't made it back yet. She couldn't worry about that now, she had to continue the test. After all, a group of slackers all the way in Thailand were still waiting for her answers. But due to her extreme nervousness earlier, she could barely hold the pencil steady. After a brief moment of composure, Lucy began answering the questions. However, when she finished and was ready to jot down the answers to send out, she realized that this time, the answers were difficult to remember. So, she started looking for patterns, using the rhythm of her piano playing to memorize the answers one by one. This, of course, took quite a bit of time. The test takers in Thailand were already panicking because their exam time was approaching. Thankfully, through Lucy's methods, she quickly memorized the answers. But how to send them out became a problem, leading to the scene at the beginning. She then quickly rushed outside the exam room, only to find the head proctor chasing after her. As Lucy ran, she sent the answers she had written down to the slackers. But halfway through sending, a passerby accidentally knocked her phone out of her hand. When she picked it up, she found that the phone was broken, and the send button wouldn't work no matter how many times she pressed it. To make matters worse, the head proctor had chased her all the way to the subway station. Lucy, terrified, continued to run. On the other end, the slackers were in an uproar, demanding their money back. Fortunately, at the critical moment, the message was successfully sent out, but due to the extreme nervousness from being chased by the head proctor, she couldn't remember the answers no matter what. Seeing that the subway had arrived at the station, she prepared to quickly get on to escape the head proctor's pursuit. She didn't expect to be a step too late. Lucy, furious, could only continue running, only to find the head proctor right ahead of her. At this moment, she could only keep trying to remember the answers. After 2.5 minutes of recollection, she finally sent out the answers. But the head proctor was still behind her. To throw him off, she started eating snacks like crazy. Just a second before the head proctor caught up, Lucy vomited up everything she had eaten. This finally dispelled the head proctor's suspicions. And thanks to the answers, the slackers all got perfect scores.